Your Forma is a very unique story, one that caught my attention very early on due to its interesting premise. Do you like futuristic detective stories? Because that's exactly what Your Forma has developed itself as so far. We follow our main character, Echika Hieda, who is a genius in her field. Unfortunately, being a genius as a diver, someone who dives into people's psyche to find where an issue is coming from, means that her partners can't keep up with her and always end up in a hospital. The issue only being fixed by pairing her with an AI robot designed to look as human as possible, a robot named Harold Lucraft. Someone you could probably call a modern-day Sherlock Holmes. These two pair up in order to find the cause of a virus being spread into people's implants in order to make them think they are constantly in a blizzard, therefore convincing the body that they should be experiencing hypothermia. Where does the title come in though? Well, the implants that are being infected are called Your Forma, which I find to be a really awkward name, so I'm only going to refer to them as Formas. It's probably a translation issue, but we'll just ignore that. Unfortunately, Your Forma hasn't officially been released outside of Japan, so the only way you can get your hands on it is through fan translations, at least as far as I found. Even with that info, I'd still highly recommend this thrilling bit of storytelling. The story itself has been overwhelmingly positive for me. At the current moment, we're just as clueless as our main characters as they are trying to piece together bits of evidence and come to the conclusion of this case. Meanwhile, there are small side plots with Echika's childhood that we are trying to piece together as well. Every time she dives, we get a small piece of what it was like for her as a child. There's also the mystery of Harold and why he's so smart mixed with why he's been upgraded for this particular job. So not only do we have the main mystery that is occurring, but also individual character mysteries. While there is a narrative to follow, this is a character-driven story. As the plot continues, it is pushed forward by the development of our main characters and their relationship. Echika, for some reason, despises these robots known as Amicus. We haven't found out why that is yet, but she's also a very emotionally reserved person. While Harold, the actual robot, comes off as much more human than her. What makes this so strange is that when it comes to life and death situations, the guidelines set for all robots allow Harold to feel much more human in these situations. It's a very interesting mix-up to the robot genre where it doesn't feel like a red herring that's going to be used later in the story to turn Harold into a bad robot. He feels like a genuinely caring and compelling character, while Echika comes off as cold, hard, and unlikable. But that dynamic appears to be working extremely well. I'm amazed by how intrigued I am with the story and the art so far, as this is Mariko Kikuishi's only credited book. Sorry if I messed up that name. And that's only 4 chapters in. Although each chapter is roughly 40 pages, there's a lot packed into each chapter. If you are into the mystery genre and have been looking for something good, I absolutely think this is one to keep your eyes on. I didn't want to go too far into details about it, as what mystery story is good if it's already spoiled? If you're interested, give it a try and let me know what you think about it. I'm really hoping that it gets picked up and released in English soon, but for now, we'll just have to deal with the fan translations. Unfortunately, I don't know what the release schedule is like, as the first 4 chapters dropped on the 2nd of February, but as soon as I can see a release pattern, I'll pin a comment below for it. On that note though, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Otherwise, peace.